Sup guys, it's me Charlie and I'm here to share my Wiccan deck. It is a deck that I call Wiccan Value. Now first off, let me preface by saying that I do not take full credit for this deck. What do I mean by that? This idea came off a Reddit post whereby the Redditor was saying that okay, we'll do a Quicksilver on 1, Domino on 2, and we'll fill the rest of the decks with 3 costs and 2 4 costs plus Wiccan. So now his rationale was actually very interesting. So the whole basis is obviously we are making a Wiccan deck, so we want to prop Wiccan. Alright, so we have Quicksilver on 1, Domino on 2. Alright, and because you have a bunch of 3 costs, you definitely have a 3 costs to play on 3, Wiccan on 4, and on turn 5 you have 7 energy. So you can slot in a 4 cost and a 3 cost. Okay, or 2 3 costs since you have tons of 3 costs, and on turn 6 you can slot in 2 4 costs, which is pretty massive because previously, with Zabu you could play 2 4 costs as well, and it was huge, it was fantastic. So I was following along that track of line, okay, and the original deck actually included Cull Obsidian, which I do not have. So I was trying out with other alternatives and I found myself pretty lacking in power. Alright, and I actually felt that while the deck was pretty interesting, as per my previous video, was very interesting, but it was lacking in power. Okay, and obviously it was because I didn't have Cull Obsidian. Right, so I did some tampering. I decided to, okay, let's take a look. Maybe let's do things like include additional disruptive features, disruptive cards like for example Moon Knight, Red Guardian, to help us keep pace, because there's no way we can match up against an Iron Man, so Red Guardians helps us with that. Okay, and I decided, hey, why not let's include Moon Knight. Okay, yes, there's a possibility that Moon Knight hits Wiccan, but if we are able to Moon Knight and prop our Proxima Midnight down, that's insane value. We are getting a 310 value, which is actually better than Cull Obsidian's 410. Okay, and Cull Obsidian we can only go into the Quicksilver lane, whereas Moon Knight we are able to spread the power a little bit more and have a little bit more flexibility, right? And also disrupt their hand, which I think is huge. And in addition to that, if we are able to Moon Knight trigger Proxima, we also get a 1/7 stature, so that is fantastic value. So overall that's fantastic value, but having all this in play, it means that we now have a 5/7 stature, which means that in the event that we do not trigger Proxima, right, we need to lower the cost a bit, which is why I took out a 3 cost card and put in a Maximus. Okay, even in a scenario whereby we trigger stature is at 1/7, Maximus is fantastic value also, coming in at 2/6. And even if we were to disregard all this, I feel that Maximus is quite a good pick also, because let's say on turn 6 we have 8 energy. Alright, we could play a 3/3 plus Maximus as well, so that's a lot of power also. Alright, so overall this deck is the deck that I'm currently using for Wiccan. I do not think that it's necessarily the best Wiccan deck, but this is the one that I'm using, and it has actually gotten me an Infinity ticket. Check out the link in the description if you want to take a look at that Infinity ticket run. Alright, but otherwise this is the brew that I have for Wiccan. I find it very fun, very interesting. Alright, and like what the name suggests, it has fantastic value. Okay, playing Sage on turn 5, turn 6, she's usually at least a 3/8. In some cases she can go up to a 3/10, 3/12. Alright, you have very strong disruptive cards in Negasonic, Moon Knight, Red Guardian. Maximus is fantastic value, slamming him down on turn 6, there's no downside. Okay, and sometimes Iron Lad is just insane. Iron Lad picking up Negasonic's effect, pure crazy. Iron Lad picking up Sage, picking up Wiccan, insanity. Alright, so this is my Wiccan deck. I think it's pretty fun. I hope you guys have fun playing with it as well. And well, it has worked pretty well for me, so I hope it works great for you too. Happy snapping!